whatever the situation is, you structure your case around that, and you trust God to protect you and guide you. Donald Anderson Numbers has an arrest warrant issued for him. You understand what I'm saying to you? They're not playing with this, and the magistrate told the officers, he questioned the officers as to why Anderson has not been arrested this year. That's very concerning for him. And so hopefully Anderson and those move to resolve that issue. All right. We got to see a number of cases. We got to see one involving a young lady who was working for one of the numbered houses. And she took all the number house's employees to court after the number house fired her for stealing thousands, probably $1,000. I'm not sure how much. But she was owing them $945.10 or something like that. And so she took them to court, and the courts ruled against her. And so she had to pay, and the magistrate she had to assure the magistrate. I think they had to reappear to court that Friday so far to confirm with the magistrate that she had already paid those persons their monies. You understand what I'm saying to you? And so there was quite a bit of stuff going on in the courts, and we got to see it take place. We got to see it unfold. We saw also a young man by the name of Hervis Newbold. Now, this was interesting. The Hervis Newbold, we got to see Hervis Newbold there. Hervis Newbold had some 6 matters discharged against him. When I say 6 matters, hey Lynette, how you doing? 6 matters discharged for housebreaking and shop breaking and all kind of stuff. And in all of these cases, he was involved with one Vandico Molly. I know Vandico from Hatchet, I think Hatchet Bay or somewhere in that area. But yeah, 6 cases, all were discharged. So he does not have to answer to those cases. And apparently, he has several more cases, 6 more cases that have to be that they said are going to be discharged with him. He's going to get final adjournment on November 28th in all those cases. Now, I don't know what Hervis Newbold did, but for some reason, he was able to get off all of those cases. And I found that one quite interesting, that he was able to get off all of those cases. And then we had a dispute going on with Gregory Roberts of Topham Bay and Santon Brown of Greencastle. And that was an interesting case to watch. Santon was a minor, well, not Santon. Gregory Roberts was a minor at the time that the case was brought against him. But it was an interesting case to watch. And what Santon is alleging is that Gregory Rose called him, his boss, his former boss, Kathleen Dorset, called him to come and collect some money in Greencastle. And when they got there, after he collected his money, Gregory Roberts, who was riding along with Kathleen Dawson, allegedly attacked Santon Brown. And so that was quite an interesting case. And Santon said he suffered minor injuries as a result of that incident. And so they had to appear before the court. I know the ruling, they wanted to hear witness statements, and they were supposed to appear to court again on the 5th. But yeah, I didn't get to hear anything else on that. I need to follow up on that and see what's going on with that. But we have a lot happening in Eleuthera.